New York City is a place where people come to fulfill their dreams. Here, a boy named Mike is shown, a second-year law student. But he's also a gifted poker player. He often visits casinos and wins a substantial amount of money. Mike's only dream in life is to go to Las Vegas and win the World Series of Poker. To achieve this, he needs a lot of money, and tonight he decides to go to an underground casino where there are no bet limits. He has $000. He takes $000 and goes to the underground casino. There, he meets a friend. Mike shows him all his chips. He says, "You shouldn't play with so much money here." In fact, it's Mike's entire life savings, plus his law school fees. But today, he wants to try his luck there. So, he sits down at the poker table, where there are many top players. The casino owner is also present, and the cards are dealt. Mike is playing very carefully. He's waiting for a good hand, and a moment comes when he finally gets one. He bets all his money on it. But when the casino owner reveals his cards are bigger than Mike's. This means Mike has lost all his money. Mike is completely devastated and decides he will never play poker again. His dream of going to Las Vegas and winning the World Series of Poker is shattered. He's forced to work as a delivery boy. 9 months pass. Mike has completely given up poker. One day, he goes to deliver a parcel. There, some judges, some prosecutors, and some professors are playing poker. Mike sees that they have no poker skills. Mike's professor is also there, and when he looks at their cards, he gets an idea about everyone's cards. Mike helps his professor, winning the poker game. He also tells everyone about his cards. Everyone is amazed by Mike's skill. They invite Mike to play poker with them, but Mike leaves because he has quit poker. Mike then returns to his apartment, where he lives with his girlfriend. He tells his girlfriend, "I went to a club today where our professor and some judges and prosecutors were playing poker. I helped my professor win the poker game. He has offered me to be his assistant." Quote. While his girlfriend is happy, she is also worried that he might start playing again because she doesn't want him to return to the world of gambling. Meanwhile, we are shown a friend of Mike's who is in prison. He's been winning money by playing poker with other inmates, and today Mike goes to pick him up. His friend will be released from prison today. After his release, he meets Mike and tells him that he's used his poker tricks to con many inmates. He's a master cheater, and his cheating skills have only gotten better. He's also borrowed money from several people, all dangerous people. If he doesn't repay them, they will kill him. He asks Mike to come play poker with him, but Mike says he's quit. However, Mike knows his friend needs him. So, he goes to a place where wealthy young men are playing poker, and they both join them. Mike and his friend play together. Mike's friend deliberately gives him good cards and keeps the bad ones. They exchange secret signals, and they both win a good amount of money and leave. But then, Mike's friend becomes greedy. He asks Mike to take him to another casino. Mike takes him to another casino and explains that very smart players play there, so his tricks won't work. Mike leaves him and returns to his apartment. His girlfriend asks him where he went last night. Mike doesn't want to tell her the truth, as he promised his girlfriend he'd never play poker again. So, he lies, saying he was out with his friend. But when his girlfriend checks his clothes, she finds a lot of money inside. She realizes Mike went to the casino again. The two then go to the law college campus. His girlfriend explains to him that their futures are bright. They'll both become lawyers. There's no need for him to go to the casino. Just then, Mike's casino friend arrives and asks him to come with him. He then goes outside and tells Mike that his friend is using tricks, or cheating, to beat other players at poker, which is very dangerous. The people he's playing with are regular players and will see through his tricks. To save his friend, he quickly rushes to the casino and tells him to leave. He then explains that if he cheats, he'll be banned from the casino. He's also dangerous. If they find out about your cheating, they won't leave you alive. But Mike refuses to listen to Mike. So he goes back to playing again. Mike leaves, and his girlfriend is furious that he went to the casino again despite her refusal. However, Mike explains, "My friend needed $000, which he borrowed from someone who is very dangerous. That's why I went to the casino with him the day before, and today I went to convince him, and now his girlfriend doesn't trust him." Quote, "So she breaks up with him and leaves." Meanwhile, Mike's friend, who is still at the casino, is playing when a man approaches. This is the man he owes money to. He beats him severely and says, "The money I lent you isn't mine, it's the gangster KGB. If you don't pay him back, he'll kill you." Quote, he doesn't have enough money to pay off the entire debt. So, the man takes all the money Mike's friend has and leaves, leaving him with nothing left. Meanwhile, we see Mike, who goes to his professor, whom he helped win a poker game. The professor asks, "How do you read other people's cards?" He replies, "I'm a very genuine player. I never cheat. I just judge the other players' cards based on their expressions and their own cards." Quote, the professor doesn't understand this at all. Mike then leaves, and when he's downstairs at the apartment, his friend is waiting for him. He has bruises on his face. Mike asks, "What's wrong?" He lies, saying he fell. Mike goes back to his apartment, where his girlfriend has taken all her belongings and left. This leaves Mike devastated. His friend tells him, "I still owe that gangster named KGB $15,000. If I don't pay him back, he'll kill me." Quote, the KGB, the same gangster, owns the casino where Mike lost all his money. Now, at his friend's insistence, he agrees to play poker again. They both go to the casino, where they win a few games of poker and earn a good amount of money. But now Mike's friend tells him, "I need to quickly return $15,000 to my partner who borrowed the money from the KGB. I only have today." Quote, Mike then takes his friend to the same man and asks for 5 more days. He says, "Okay, you have to return all my money after 5 days. Mike says, "We'll definitely return your money." The two of them continue playing poker all day. 3 days pass. In 3 days, they win $7,500, and they still have to win the same amount. His friend then tells him he knows a casino where they can win a lot of money. Mike doesn't want to go because most of the people playing there are police officers. At first, Mike plays alone, but soon his friend joins the table. While he's trying his trick, a police officer spots him. He realizes Mike is his accomplice. Both are brutally beaten and stripped of all their money. Mike knows he must return the $15,000 as soon as possible, or dangerous people will kill his friend. So, he goes to the man who gave him 5 days' time and now demands even more. But the man flatly refuses. Mike then goes to his casino friend and says, "I need $15,000. He says, "I don't have $15,000, I only have $2,000. Quote, he's disappointed here too, and now he goes to the same professor whom Mike had won the poker bet with. He wants to save his friend from them at any cost. They're childhood friends. The professor says, "I only have $10,000. You can keep this money." Quote, Mike has received $10,000, but he still needs $5,000 more. He can only win this $5,000 by playing poker. So, he goes back to the same casino, the KGB's own casino, where he lost $10,000 at the beginning of the story. He takes $10,000 in chips. KGB says, "You've guaranteed your friend. You have to pay me back all my money today." Quote. Mike says, "I'll settle your account tonight." The two begin playing at the same table. KGB, himself a very good player, tries to read Mike's expressions, but Mike has complete control over his own. KGB can't read his expressions and loses the $5,000 bet. Now he has $5,000 with which he can pay back KGB. While doing so, KGB mocks him, which upsets Mike. So he sits down at the table once again. The two begin playing poker. But now, with his sharp mind and poker skills, Mike begins defeating KGB one by one. Before long, KGB loses $600 to him. This is a huge loss for KGB. He then returns the KGB's $15,000 to his professor. He also returns his $000. The next day, he goes to law school to say goodbye to his girlfriend. He has actually dropped out of college and now, after saying goodbye to his girlfriend, he leaves for Las Vegas, where he hopes to win the World Series of Poker, a dream he's always had. This concludes the film. We hope you enjoyed this story.